Hey people, injured here for every 3 Graesark Undercity blue team, a whole bunch of Space Marines and 2 Apothecaries. First up is General Lee Stupid. This is some Imperial Fists. We also have a Gemeral Problem. These guys start off in melee combat with a passive health regeneration aura, can also heal. Awesome support on buffs. Alongside Barzakhi with a Force Commander, very good offense, fights in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs. Red team, GabrielGhostGamer, is a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support, fights in melee combat, begins with this refractor shield and has got that VP. Alongside here, gaoyuanyuan 157 with a Ravener Alpha, tunneling command with a great mobility, powerful offense and some support, begins in range combat but can get melee weapons. And rounding us off is Alpharius with another Force Commander. What's going on? There's contested VP in the northeast. Lord Commissar's in amongst a bunch of poor scouts. Meanwhile, Apothecary trying to melee a sentinel to death. For the Emperor, special attack does hit a couple of guardsmen, but they continue to repair. Cheaters. Can repair from the floor. Apothecary might go down here. So a lot of las guns, down he goes. Misjudged the engagement. Does General Lee Stupid. Lord Commissar's now found some tactical marines to annoy, and they decide to split up. Very strangely. Get into coherency, fellas. Nope, they're just hanging out. Good special on 2 of them. Here comes the las guns. And maybe a stomp? Maybe? Guess he doesn't need to now. What's this? Tactical marine on tactical marine action. These fellows using their Kraken bolts and trying to get into melee. Force Commander. Oh, chainswords one to death. Back of the head strike. What's this? Double termagants. Backed away. Good start for Barzakhi in the mid. Force Commander makes a big difference to those early fights. Toxin sacks only on one of those termagant fellas. Where's the tunnel? There it is. Scouts very slowly bashing powers from shotguns, but they are going to be accosted here by some Imperial Guard. Multi-laser doing some work from the Sentinel, might get a model here. Seems to spread out the shots so much. One of them does go down though. 2 of them go down, and maybe a stomp. There it is. Gets the Force Command. He might fall to Hormagaunts. Nope, he lives. More Marines in retreat, this time from Gemeral Problem. So rough minute or so for the Marines there. We do have the customized Stormbolter up for Gemeral's Apothecary. Whereas General has gone for the Sanguine Chainsword. Catachin's up for GabrielGhostGamer. Devastators for General. They'll be able to help deal with those Devastators. Where's the Commissar? He's in there. He's in there. Warrior Brood on the way for Yuan. Start off as a power melee squad, but double termagants ran away for some reason. Maybe just to heal up fully. There's a grenade launcher for the Catachins. Look at the range it has. And then a stomp. Where are the Devastators? Here they come. Stomp has been used. But looks like Red team are going to get this VP back. Maybe even bash that contested power to get that back. Oh, it's already red, dumbass. Maybe I can get on this. 415 to 499. Devastator's now in play. And heavy bolter in your face, fellas. Trying to turn their back on it. It still kills you. But they do escape. These guys going for their advanced targeting to use their vengeance rounds. What's this? Scouts capping. Force Commander on his way to defend. Does have double grenades potentially in retreat path here. This could be nasty for Yuan. Needs to be careful about where he moves here. Warrior Brood do have a barbed strangler. Can turn and suppress the Force Commander maybe, or is too close. Oh, there's a crippling volley. Crippling poison, sorry. Grenade on those fleeing termagants, kills a bunch of them. Almost wiped him out. Just cannot get this Force Commander away from the warriors. There we go. Shotgun blast to the face does it apparently. Blue team on the offensive though. Chasing the red team back. Red team now fighting back. Commissar getting in there. Might want to try and tie up those tactical marines. Devastators need to move up a little bit more. Scouts dropping there for General Lee Stupid. Getting some more Devastators. Gemeral goes to tier 2. 334 to 499. Apothecary eats a stump, but he's so much more survivable when he has this sanguine chainsaw. Not sure what those Devastators were doing, but now they run. Good effort from the blue team, but red team doing a great job standing firm. Not panicking when there was the Force Commander and the Apothecary then in their back lines trying to hit stuff. Beautiful grenade from Gemeral. Assault squad somehow didn't drop a model. Power armor's pretty tough, it turns out. Now they're running away. Scouts are going to try and shoot up this tunnel and do so. Some good scout play from Gemeral. Now needs to fight some Tyranids though, I think. Maybe. What are you doing, fellas? You going to shoot? There we go. Meanwhile, red team did get on the power, did they? I don't think they actually shot it. Unless they very quickly bashed it and it was very quickly replaced. Sentinel's low. Force Commander gets a heal from the Apothecary, but then retreats. So that wasn't actually worth it. Should have kept it for the upcoming fight. Uh-oh. Apothecary being shot up a lot by termagants. There's those vengeance rounds. 900% more damage to vehicles. Which sounds absolutely insane, but a heavy bolter by default will not do barely any damage to vehicles. That's why it's increased so much. Grenades. Only one warrior died out of them. 289 to 493. Turret Guard on the way. Manticore on the way. Razorback on the way. Red team not wasting any time getting some tier 2 stuff up. Down goes the Sentinel. Overextended there by Gabriel. Space Marines of a Gemeral problem causes some problems over here. Where's that Force Commander at? He's hanging out of base with the Thunderhammer. He should be over here, I think. He's got his Artificer. Here he comes. Gemeral staying in play. Was forcing close combat on the assault squad of 2 upgraded tactical marine squads. Both have their sergeant. The sergeant is pretty good in melee combat. Razorback here, nothing really to answer it. Could get some missile launchers up. It's getting a plasma gun. Okay then, we do have improved medical equipment and armor of the Apothecarian. Talk about some support over here. Triple cap for blue. There's a grenade. A little damaged vehicles somewhat. What's this? Warrior Brood trying to take back their power. Manticore strike now. First one I've seen. Have to manually target all of the Manticore's rockets. A little bit of disruption there. Didn't hit flush though. But when it does, watch out. Commissar's getting in. He has the aura of discipline. Ravena Alpha with no war gear whatsoever, this guy. There's that Turret Guard. Slowly moving in. They really need synapse support or they are painfully slow. Speaking of, Warrior Brood are not moving here. These fellas have synapse. Hormagaunts are going to grab the contested VP and they still have that contested power. Meanwhile, trying to defend their natural power. Apothecary does fall. Force Commander coming in. Scouts dropping though for Alpharius. Barzakhi Stern Guard are moving northeast. Manticores to bash power, and why not? Got one of the gens. Medical equipment deployed. Oh, there's this. It's improved. I don't say how it's improved. Maybe it's just more expensive. Don't cheap out, Apothecary. Getting stuck in the northeast now. Not sure if the red team's going to be able to hold against this. Manticore is awfully close to lots of shooty things as well. Manticores move very slowly, quite vulnerable when you close them down. Just 275 hit points. Barzakhi also has a Thunderhammer. Teleporter back as well. Could get on the rear arm of the Manticore maybe. Oh, he doesn't have the energy to use it. That Warrior Brood shot missed. And now they're in melee with a power weapon. Not where they want to be. See the Tyrant Guard there get into synapse range of these guys and speed up quite a lot there. Able to get away maybe. Vengeance rounds loaded in for the Stone Guard. That's to shoot the super heavy infantry armor of the Tyrant Guard. Old Reliable keeping things away. Force Commander got very, very deep there. But I think it's going to escape. Yes. It's going to escape. Stone Guard should have used that opportunity to back off, but it did not. Blue team are finally bashing. Was that a stealing? Yeah, stealing the contested power up here. And why not? Look at this though. Contested power fully upgraded for red team now. In the southwest. Apothecary is back to his feet. Not entirely sure how. I guess Barzakhi got over there. Meanwhile though, General the Stupid went down. Tier 3 for Barzakhi for Alpharius. Gaoyuanyuan is already there, as is Gemeral. Problem. Is that double plasma guns? Nope, it's only one plasma gun. Bashing power pretty effectively though, kicking off in the northeast. Whole bunch of Devastators. That's a Manticore strike. That's a pretty effective one as well. Pretty effective one. Almost wiped out those Devastators despite those guys retreating after the first missile. Catachan is trying to finish them, couldn't quite do so. Bashing power now are scouts and stuff. Double Tactical Marines got suppressed. Can the Catachans get into melee here? Oh, but there is, and they shall know no fear. Now they laugh at your suppression. Do Space Marines laugh? They must. When scouts like fall over and stuff, play pranks on the initiates, they must love it. Commissar is going to die if he's not careful. He wasn't careful. Not at all careful. Went flying. That's some shotgun those fellas have. Is this the same Manticore? It must be. It has a bunch of XP. Blue team really pushing through hard whenever they have the opportunity. Sometimes it's better to sit back and settle, guys. Try and stabilize the VP. I guess they really want rid of the Manticore. Hard to stabilize when there's giant rockets coming from the sky, I guess. Tyrant Guard in his element, cleaving through Tactical Marines. Note that this object here is uncrushable, which is why the Tyrant Guard had to walk around. Even withstood a Manticore strike. Big retreat now for General. Whirlwind in play. Scouts are capping. Not sure if they're going to have time to finish it. Nope, they're not risking it. These guys might be able to. Whirlwind getting some good disruption there. Here's a Carnifex on the way for Yuanyuan. Terminators are up for Gemeral. Getting the red team's natural, but they have lost their own natural. And they even got their power capped over here by these pesky assault marines. Where's Alpharius? Like for real. I was inside the Razorback. There he is. It's got its sacred standard up. Buffering everything all the time. And I assume it stacks with Battle Cry. But I don't think anyone's ever said that for sure. It must. It must. Because they're stuck with Battle Cry. You can't get rid of it. Razorback clings onto life. The machine spirit fades and down it goes. Assault squad. Not sure if you want to fight Terminators, guys. They have power fists. And they'll hurt you permanent. Do they live? They live. Oh, wasting your teleport there, maybe, I think, Terminator fellas. Didn't even get a model. But they're okay. It'll recharge. Where's that Carnifex? Barbed Strangler. It's like a suppressing plasma cannon, this thing. On a giant alien thing. Boom. Blue team are going to lose the VP here. Maybe the Whirlwind is still in play, but don't think it's going to be enough. Lord Commissar has the Fist of Brockus. None shall fall does exactly what it says. You can't die once you're under the effect of it. So shoot the Commissar here is what blue team need to do, because not only does he have Aura of Discipline, now has None shall fall. 106 to 258. This is a bad place to be, fellas. They got the idea in the end. This is Alpharius trying to get the VP back. Terminators are watching it though. And double tacks are shooting a power. Level 3. Baneblade on the way for Gabriel. Raven Alpha is going to cap. And Catachins are going to try and take this power too. Lot of resources for Alpharius. What did he just get? Terminators? Must have been. There they are. Assault Terminators are in play. These guys, unique to the Force Commander, they have Thunder Hammers and Storm Shields. Can also get some Lightning Claws going, and that's what they're doing. They will tear through Gemeral's army, because it's all infantry. And Lightning Claws are pretty great at decimating infantry. Uh-oh. Looks like, yeah, retreated the Marines instead of the Devastators there. Unlucky. Well, I guess Devastators are Marines. You know what I mean. Trying to formation. Might help them get the cap here, or maybe not. Whirlwind isn't in the mood to let them get caps. Assault Terminators versus a Tyrant Guard. That's a bad fight for the Tyrant Guard. Big chunks of damage from the Carnifex, as you can see, especially if it hits all three of them. There's crippling poison. There's another one here waiting as well. Don't think they've used it. There it is. They got plasma guns as well. These guys are gonna die. Oh man, that player was not watching. I think that was Barzakhi. Too busy watching the Terminators. Those guys. Those poor Marines destroyed by the Barb Strangler. Level 2 Carnifex now. 106, 196. Fierce fighting over this VP. Another good shot coming in from the Carnifex. Boom. The other one, he does have armor of the Apothecary and General. League stupid. Oh, they both have it. Just one has melee and the other one has a ranged weapon. Here's the Baneblade. Super unit for Imperial Guard. It's a big ass tank, bristling with guns. Las cannons, heavy bolters, big ass mega battle cannon, and a demolisher. In case that wasn't enough. Red team are getting the VP as well. Assault Terminators do still have their hammers, so they could go after the rear armor, especially of this Baneblade. The big weakness for this thing is powerful heavy melee squads, which typically come out in tier 3, but there are Ogrins which can threaten it. These fellows did get their claws up. Yes, they did. Gate of Infinity, get them out of trouble, maybe, but Librarian. 89, 196. 2-to-1 cap. For the red team, Gene Stealer's up. Talk about powerful heavy melee infantry. Luckily for the Baneblade, these fellows are on the same team. Baneblade soaking up damage. Good Demolisher Cannon shot as well. There's Angels of Death from the Apothecary. We do have double the missile launchers here. But here come Gene Stealers. Look how quickly they're moving. That's scary. Assault Terminators going for the cap, or the decap at least. Blue team are running out of VPs. Demolisher Cannon again. But how long is the cooldown on that thing? Maybe the first one wasn't a Demolisher Cannon, because that seemed like a very short cooldown. Terminator's getting wrecked here. Oh man, Gene Stealer's on them. They're going to die, I think. They can't retreat, remember. Looks like they've already used their teleport. And down they go. Red team might have just sewn it up with that Terminator kill. And now the whirlwind drops. Well done, Stormtrooper fellas. Well done, Gabriel. Baneblade is alive, which isn't always easy in a 3v3. We do have a tank up for Barzakhi, and Gemeral has double Terminators, and they both have missile launchers. Blue team have the 2 VPs in the bottom of the map there, the 2 naturals. And double Cyclone missile launcher will threaten the Baneblade for sure. Still have this relatively untouched Carnifex. It seems to have taken no damage ever. Lord Commissar's capping. What is this? It's a Force Commander trying to get the VP back. Lots of dead stuff over here. Land Raider Redeemer for Barzakhi, who has tons of requisition. Wow. Almost 1,500. Looks like they will get their VP back. Can they hold this one? Manticore goes off. Doing a bit of friendly fire there, I think. How friendly are Tyranids anyway? And they nunchuck 4 there. That's what it looks like. Now you have to try and pick out the Commissar in all of this and shoot him, because he doesn't benefit from the effect himself, because that'd be mental. Just use Inspire Courage there. Inspire Terror, I should say. They found the Manticore, and they should deal with it. Maybe. Looks like it might live. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh wow, Cyclone missile launchers on the Baneblade. Look how much damage they did. Nothing there to follow it up. And now Gemeral is in kind of a dicey situation. Terminator's able to retreat, but can they get away? Able to teleport, I mean. Looks like they will be okay. 61 to 116. It's a librarian stealing some VPs. It's going to be a close one. Blue team holding on here. And more than holding on, they've got some good armies up, including a Land Raider Redeemer. And Gemeral's double Terminators are pretty alright as well. Scouts are going to get this VP back, I assume. There you go, fellas. Librarian backing away. Maybe he should have stayed there. Looks like he's going back to have a word with those scouts. Here comes the Land Raider, letting loose that frag assault and leading the line. There's that frag assault there, I think. Baneblade backs away, Carnifex backs away. We also have the Neurothrope on the field. Assault squad getting in. Blue team are taking the VP. Land Raider needs to find a good place and sit there. Just getting some repairs, as is the Baneblade. Fellas, you might want to move. You might want to move. What are you doing? What were they doing? Looks like they were trying to turn into Vanguard veterans there. That was not the place to do it. They might have just been ducking down because they were in cover. Demolisher hit a Terminator square in the face and killed him. Blue team are being very aggressive here. They've got the VP, they've got their natural. There's the 2-to-1. Apothecary keeping everyone alive, or trying to, with his advanced healing. There's double Terminators doing a great job for Gemeral. Where's the other Apothecary? There he is. Sprinting around with this thing. Vanguard veterans are going to chop up these tactical marines. Guess they're giving up. Maybe. Oh wow, stunning 3 of them with full auto there. What are you doing, fellas? Okay, you attack those guys. 4 squadrons there to help out, but they've lost a lot of hit points already, these Vanguard veterans. And that was... How did these guys get knocked down? I don't know. Looks like the Vanguard veterans were knocked over there. I didn't see and they show no fear active, and there's no purification rights. I guess the sergeant does have a special attack of the tactical marines. It was probably just that. Some Terminators coming in. Trying a formation. Can they follow it up? Bane Blade is still around. Is that Terminators coming in back there? Nope, it's some tactical marines coming in. Land Raider needs to like face the correct direction. Looks like he got hit by a melter from the stormtrooper, but it's okay. Carnifex marching forward. Boom! Big demolisher cannon shot in the background there. Nobody can get on this VP right now. It's a good little push though by the red team after that nuke. And the Bane Blade has done well. Blue team now looking kind of depleted. Gemeral with double Terminators and nothing else, and General Lee with Devastators and Tactical Marines. Here's another Land Raider on the way for Gemeral problem. Can the blue team grab this VP? It's so close, 21 to 22. Down goes that tank. Bane Blade has been pretty damn awesome. It's a bad place for the Land Raider to be. Carnifex trying to get into melee here. Here he goes. The Barb Trenger would also do pretty good damage to a vehicle. Especially one easy to hit like a Land Raider. Assault Terminator is going after the Bane Blade, protected here by some Gene Stealers. Single cap now for blue. Red are getting this back though. It's going to be a 1-to-1. Going to be a 2-to-1 I think, because they're capping down here. Bane Blade clinging to life. And survives, I think. They got the VP northeast. Land Raider did go down. There's Nunshar 4. Neurothrope doing its thing. Cataclysm knockback. Carnifex has been amazing. Level 4 this guy now. There's the 2-to-1. Blue team running out of time. GG says Gabriel. General Lee Stupid did lose a lot. GG indeed. Very well played by Gabriel. Very well played. Here comes some Ogrins. But it's going to be too late for those fellas to hit anything. Poor bastards. All players, I think, using their super units and Terminators pretty well in this game. Pretty damn well. This Carnifex was amazing. The Bane Blade was awesome. The Land Raider started off awesome. And the Terminators all did pretty well too. Let's look at his heroes. Level 3 Apothecary for General. Level 5 Force Commander for Barzakhi. Gemeral with a level 6 Apothecary. Lord Commissar, level 6. Really needed to focus that guy down with a level 5 Ravener Alpha. Did have Corrosive Devourer and Synapse Aura at the end. Hardened Carapace too. And Alpharius with a level 3 Force Commander. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.